Okay, folks, we're back. I made the biscuits earlier, and now we're going to move on to make some sausage gravy. I'm going to use Jimmy Dean regular sausage. You could use spicy sausage, whatever you like, country sausage. I'm not a big fan of sausage. Of course, Michael loves anything sausage. I'm going to use I have two different pairs of scissors. This one I use like for food prep, so I wash it anytime I use it to cut open things. And then I have another one that I use for cutting open, you know, tops and different things. Let's get the sausage here in the skillet. It always sticks here at the top for some reason. I guess it's the fold where they put it together. Trying to get all that sausage out of there. I don't know about you, but when I first learned how to make sausage, my mother, I used to watch her make sausage, and she never measured anything. Okay? So I kind of learned to make sausage the way she did. But I know for video purposes, you all are going to want to have measure amounts. So I'm going to try my best and give you an estimate. So first of all, we got to take about a pound of this sausage. I got to get it broke up, and I got to get it all browned up. And I used to watch my mom, and she would just, you know, I guess you would say eyeball it. She would just throw in what she thought it needed. So that's what I'm going to kind of do. Especially when it comes to after we brown it, and I'm going to put the flour in. I'd rather err on the side of having a little too much flour than not enough flour. And then I'm just going to add milk. And the way we always did it is, if it looked like it was too thick, which you'll tell as soon as it comes to a boil, if it's too thick, you just add more milk. And of course we season it, so it's pretty easy. I know that starting out you can kind of feel a little intimidated by doing stuff like this. But it's one of those things, it's like a trial and error. You just have to, you know, not be afraid and get out and try stuff. So, pretty simple. We're just going to, like I said, get this all nice and browned up, and should give us enough, there should be enough fat grease in from the sausage that we don't need to add anything. Now, if you think it's too dry, you could add a little bit of butter or a little bit of bacon grease or a little bit of lard. The only thing I don't like about these little choppers is where the meat sticks into the crevices. I don't know why I'm not a big fan of sausage. I think it's the smell, or especially when they like put sage and stuff in it. But I know a lot of people love sausage. stay ready in about another 5 minutes and I'll bring you back. Okay. Everything looks like it's nice and well cooked now and crumbled up. And there's plenty of, I think, grease in here left over. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's enough. Now, I'm going to take about a half a cup of flour. And I'm just going to sprinkle that in. And what we want to do is stir that so everything is good and combined. And we want to cook that flour taste, which doesn't take very long. About a minute or two. I'm just stirring it. And that's what's going to thicken our gravy up. Okay, I've got about 2 cups of milk here. I'm going to pour that in. And I'm going to start stirring that. And the bottom, scraping the bottom as I'm stirring. And we'll see if it's real thick after it comes to a boil. I might add some more milk. I can already tell it's starting to thicken here. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper. I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of salt. Look how fast that's coming down. I'm going to turn that heat down a little bit. Got a half a teaspoon of pepper. Now I had my whisk over here just in case if I needed it for lumps, but I don't see any lumps. Yeah, that's pretty thick. At 2 cups of milk, it's very thick. So I am going to add, I'm just going to pour some in. That might have been a 1/4 or a 1/2. And I'm scraping and stirring the bottom, which I'm using a non-stick pan, so I used my silicone spoon here. Oh, that does really smell good. I know Michael's looking forward to this one. I don't know if you can see that. It's plenty thick. And see, as it sets, and if it cools, like, I wish Michael was here right now and serve it right over the biscuits would be perfect. But he's not going to be home yet for a little bit. Probably within the next half hour or so. So I'm going to thin it out some more. There we go. It's one of those things you just kind of have to get a feel for. Now this is all we like in, or Michael likes in his gravy is salt and pepper and milk. You know, you could season it with other things if you would prefer. Okay, like I said, I know this is going to thicken up some as it sits. And I can always add a little bit more right before Michael gets here. If it looks like it's really thick, I could turn it back on and add a little bit more and work it. Y'all see that? Okay, I'm going to pull it off the heat for right now. And I'm going to put the lid on it. And bring you back when Michael gets here.
How you doing, YouTube? I'll try out sausage gravy on the Formula L biscuits. I'm gonna get right in it. I could eat this every meal. Delicious. The gravy, very meaty, but at the same time kind of creamy. I mean, you can definitely taste homemade goodness to it. And the biscuits, so light. It's better than Tudor's Biscuit World, y'all. 2 thumbs up. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Come back and check out Momma Jo's video. Check out all our videos, actually. Come back the next time and get you some more goodness. Thank you.